So Kanye West says, "God save me from the car crash so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass."
No, you know what? You know what's funny about that? Because it takes a lot of people. A lot of people will get into life-threatening accidents, or something will happen to them, or you know what? Just living your regular life. You always say to yourself, I cannot wait until my purpose is revealed. You know what I mean? I would love to know what the meaning of life is, right? What am I meant to be? Who am I meant to become? And then you have people like Kanye who are so genius that he's able to realize, okay, now I know why God saved me from that car accident. It wasn't to become prolific in the music industry. It wasn't to change the way production was made. It wasn't to introduce 808s. It wasn't to become one of Jay-Z's greatest friends. No, 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 no. He saved me from the car crash so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Kanye, you are Constradamus
Yo,
right now.
that actually that purpose even supersedes what he's done in the fashion industry.
Oh, I forgot about that. It wasn't to create Yeezys and to change the
Oh,
game and stuff like
no,
that,
no, no, no.
to create high fashion Crocs. It
It
wasn't
is
that.
to beat Pete Davidson's ass.
Davidson's ass.
First of all, that should have been a resolution from, like, I don't know, 2000. When did Pete Davidson start talking shit about Kanye?
Yeah, but he was
I
still with Kim. So
doesn't matter, but like I keep telling people, go YouTube Pete Davidson's monologues about Kanye West. He should have been on that
yeah,
ass.
but like Kanye is probably like rubbing on Kim's titties while he's making fun of her. Like, I don't care, nigga. Like, okay, go ahead. Go ahead with your dumb ass, with your
You
little
know,
Ariana Grande self.
now, I mean, this is what they're saying. Obviously, there's no way to confirm this, but apparently Pete Davidson has hired additional security.
I mean, I think there's an easy way to confirm it. You just gotta see him outside.
Well, yeah, you just got to see him. But you know what? I seen this and I said, I don't know. You know what I mean? Just because I looked at the sources that were reporting on the story, they're
Right.
gossip sites, right? So who knows? But then I thought maybe, because again, Kanye West, the way he handled his child in that viral photograph that's been, being passed around, I'd be like, wait a second, if he could do and handle his own daughter like this, yeah, maybe I should step up to security. So
Well,
I
Pete
think it
Davidson
might be
never
good.
had security before at all. So him beefing up his security could be one security guard, and that's
Hey,
him beefing up his security.
hey, man, listen, security is security, whether it's 1 or 10. And
It
if
really
he,
depends on who it is.
yeah, if his definition of beef up is 1, that's a beef up, man. And again, I think it's real. I think it's real. Kanye West assaulted, I guess, a fan. Like Kanye, like I said, he got his nigga wake up call. I
Okay, but I hear what you're saying, but it's not Kanye that anybody's scared of. He's not scared of Kanye. He even said that. It's not Kanye that he's scared of. He's scared of Kanye's fans and Kanye's fans' loyalty to him, and somebody who's crazy Kanye fan and sees how much he hates Pete Davidson walking up to Pete on the street and just trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Trying to
get
test
some
him and
points,
then
get some
post it.
points.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
post it and be like, Kanye, I did this for
Hey
you.
man, yo, they did it. They did it for Joe Budden. Excuse me, they did it to Joe Budden for Drake. So, and what is Pete Davidson talking about? He's not afraid of Kanye West. Kanye West would, in the words of Zero, he would wash him in the ring. Not a problem. He would
you
wash
think Kanye?
him.
You think Kanye can fight? You
It
think Kanye
doesn't
can fight?
matter whether
Kanye
or
seems
not
like one of those
Kanye
people to
West
me.
can
Like,
fight.
why
Yeah,
doesn't it matter?
no, because I don't think Pete Davidson could fight. So I think if you put both of these two non-fighting ass niggas in the ring and say, all right, you guys got 30 minutes. Let's see who's walking out of here. I think Kanye would walk out.
Okay, yeah,
I
okay.
I,
When
I
you put it
wouldn't I
like that,
wouldn't yeah, I wouldn't want to watch that slap fight that
right,
I
right,
wouldn't want
right,
to
right,
watch
right.
it. But I do think Pete Davidson would get slapped to death.
He
Yeah.
definitely doesn't look like he doesn't look like a fighter. But I'm saying Kanye looks like, I don't know how many fights you've seen in your life, but there's different types of fighters, right? There's fighters who are just down for it, who will go in and throw that first punch. They don't care. There's people who wait to get hit. There's people who like, you got to hit me first, and then I'm gonna hit you. And then there's people who will jump up, and they have so much adrenaline in them that you'll actually see them like start crying. They'll have so much adrenaline rushing through them. It'll be, hold me back, hold me back. And nobody's holding them back, but they're like, you're lucky somebody's holding me back right now. You're lucky that the wind is blowing so hard right now and I can't reach you. That's Kanye. Door number 3 is my example of what I feel Kanye would be like as a fighter. You know who I am? I'm the God. I'm a God. And tears would be coming down his eyes and Jesus walks and all of this stuff before he even threw a punch. He wouldn't even know.
Well, even if Pete Davidson
Show up late to the fight.
even if Pete Davidson threw the first punch, I still think it wouldn't be enough to knock Kanye West down.
I mean, yeah.
Pete Davidson's like what, $150 wet?
I mean, holding bricks, wearing Timbs.
This is what I'm
Possibly.
saying. So I don't think it will be a fair. So when he says I'm afraid of Kanye West's fans,
right?
Believable. But nah, nigga, I don't think you want to be in an elevator alone with Kanye West. If it was gonna go down, I'm sorry.
He's a man at the end of the day. He's still got a rep. You know what I mean? He's still got to look like a little, even though I'm sure Kim knows who she's dating. She's aware of who she's dating, right? So he doesn't have to portray this big manly thing.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
And Pete Davidson knows that. He knows that. So Pete Davidson could get washed. And I don't think he would lose any points, as a public figure, because he doesn't give off that I'm a fighter, I'll mess. He could get washed and not lose any. In fact, if he did get washed, stand-up material.
I feel like Pete Davidson is the type
special.
That's about to say. I feel like he's the type that might try to joke his way out of the situation. You know what I mean? Like when somebody's trying to fight him, a big burly dude, he would try to make the burly dude start laughing, But that would be his way out of the situation.
In all honesty, I'm sorry. Pete Davidson, I like your comedy. You're a funny guy. You're super talented, but you deserve to get your ass kicked. I'm sorry. What are you talking about? Like, I've been married to this woman. I have 4 children. Of course, she has to move on with her life. Of course, she has to date and get whatever. I want her to be happy.
Okay.
But damn, you see what I'm doing out here? Professing my love for her. I'm clearly not over her yet. Yes, besides who you see me with, I'm clearly not over her yet. You want to be the first dude to get? No, I have a problem with that.
Yes,
and it could be anyone. It doesn't even have to be Pete Davidson.
That's not Pete's problem. That's not Pete's problem.
What I'm saying though is you can't expect Kanye West to not want to throw hands, dude. Kanye West and Pete Davidson do not have an actual friendship. They don't. They're not friends as far as what they give to the public.
A few photo ops is all.
But there's some man stuff that we know. Man code. Bro, like, obviously, your friend, some people think differently, but for me, my friend can't date my ex. Can't do it. Can't happen. Now, take that and then be like, yo, what if people know you're crazy? What if people know you're off the meds and you're liable to do and say anything? What makes you so comfortable that you could go date my ex, whether or not we're friends? You know I'm crazy. You know I'm not over this person.
So
what makes you so comfortable?
What we not gonna do is sit here and play into Kanye's narcissistic mentality. That's what we not gonna do. We not gonna cater it. We not gonna push it. We not gonna enable it. Okay. Kanye put himself in the situation he is in right now. He did. I don't know what happened in the relationship, but I know he chose to go date another girl. I know that he chose to go on TMZ and said what he said about Kris Jenner. I know that he went on whatever and decided to go wear a MAGA hat, go meet up with Donald Trump. I know that he said what he said about his daughter North when he was on his campaign wearing a bulletproof vest. I know these things. These are things that I've seen. So if I'm in a relationship with this guy, I understand when they broke up, there was not one person who was like, oh, Kim is tripping out. Oh, Kim, how could you make this decision? This is crazy. Everybody's like, what took you so long? How did it take you so long to get here? I commend you for dealing with this for such a long time. He put himself in this situation. And then after he decided to go deal with it in a less mature way by going and dating somebody else and doing, like I said, in the other story, newspaper articles, magazine photo shoots. He wants to be all up on TMZ. He's doing photo ops with other rappers with this girl there all of a sudden. Madonna all of a sudden is popping up in the pictures as well now. And then what you want to say is, no, Kim, you need to chill out. Pete Davidson, you need to chill out because you know that Kanye's sick. and you guys need to chill out and cater to. No, fuck that. Fuck that. He's aware of what he's doing. He put himself in this situation, and now he's trying to dig himself out, but he's not using a shovel to dig himself out. He's using a jackhammer. So he's going the wrong way. Industrial machinery, same way.
Look, man, I'm not disagreeing what you're saying. Everything you said is actual, factual. All I'm saying is crazy is crazy. And I'm not speaking to Kim's actions. She has every right to move on if she wants to. I'm talking about the next dude, whoever that might be, Pete Davidson or otherwise. You know what I mean?
I don't care.
Hold on for a second. You know what I mean? That's all. That's the attitude. If I'm Kanye, you know what I mean? Do you know what you're doing right now? Because if you don't, you're gonna find out. And Pete Davidson allegedly upped his security. So I think if he didn't know Kanye, getting to know him now. So again, everything you're saying is right. Agree with it. He put himself in this situation, but crazy is crazy, and you can't reason with crazy. So yeah, Pete Davidson, good luck with that. Good luck with that.
I mean, Pete has is been very public about his own mental health issues himself too. So, we're saying all this stuff about Pete, but we've never seen that crazy side of Pete. So
yeah, but we also know that Pete Davidson is like an overcooked macaroni. Like
okay, I don't know what that means, but okay.
Yeah, macaroni and cheese, nigga. Overcooked, soggy, wet. Can't do. It's harmless.
Okay. He's a wet noodle. He's a wet noodle.
He's a wet noodle.
With cheese, apparently.
With cheese. Kanye West
apparently.
might be like a passion flaky.
Okay, why are we why are we doing
but
this?
I think the passion flaky would withstand a blow from the overcooked macaroni noodle.
All right. Okay. As long as you take it out the box first.
As long as you take it out the box first. I had one of them in a very long time. Why are they so messy? Viewing public.
Are we really doing that?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Viewing public, what are your thoughts here? Did Pete Davidson up the security? Do you believe it is because of his fear of Kanye West or just the fans? Also, who would win in a scrap? Pete Davidson, Kanye West. I don't mean a street fight. I mean just a fight. Put him in a ring. Better yet, put him in an elevator. Who would win in that fight? Don't forget to like
Solange.
There you go. Got some other
all-time undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
He could tap
elevator
into
fighting.
He could tap into Jay-Z to get. This is what I'm saying, man. You guys are
watch the footage for training.
Not understanding. All right, we're out of here. Okay.